I'm feeling low.
Hello there, my lemon slices, and welcome back to the Lemonade Stand, or welcome if you are new. My name is Brianna. I am a certified personal trainer, a big, huge biology nerd, and a registered dietitian to be. I've assembled you all here today for another episode of what I have just realized has now probably become a series of what I like to call fact or fiction. And I just want to have a little chat about what the heck is up with this sudden infestation of influencers calling themselves hormone coaches. Before we proceed, if you love science-based health, wellness, and fitness education with some lulz and some dry sarcasm along the way, hit that subscribe button and join the Lemonade Stand. I would really love to have you here. Without a moment further of introductions, let's make lemonade. Also, right now, I want everyone to know, I don't think I've ever done this on camera, I am drinking hot coffee right now. I'm drinking hot coffee right now. Who am I? I'm a cold brew girl all the way. My cold brew is usually something that I'll grab on my way from the gym, and I'll grab it as a post-gym dessert for myself. But I didn't go to the gym this morning. I just felt like drinking hot coffee. I don't know, it's so weird. Also, look at this mug. Isn't this the cutest damn mug you've ever seen in your life? My mom actually got this for me as a little gift after I quit my personal training job at the local gym and started my own business doing freelance training and decided to do YouTube full time. Isn't she so pretty? And her shirt says girl boss on it. I absolutely love this mug. I love it. I love my mom for thinking of me and giving it to me. But the phrases girl boss and boss babe kind of leaves a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth, I'm not gonna lie, which really sucks. If it weren't for MLM Hunbots, I would love to be called a girl boss. I mean, I guess you know what, that's really not a problem with them. I guess it's more of a me problem. You know what? I'm okay with being a girl boss. Well, I'm really still running my mouth about this mug. Let's start the video. So I know what you guys might be thinking. Brianna, what's the big damn deal with the hormone coach? Obviously, if they're calling themselves that, they're clearly a well-educated and well-intentioned endocrinologist who's taken to social media to share their knowledge with the masses, right? Guess again. Hormone coach is a title that you've likely seen in the Instagram bio of a random influencer during your time perusing social media. The thing we need to know is, what exactly does it mean? Nothing. It means nothing. The rise of this trend of influencers calling themselves hormone coaches is highly problematic, in my opinion. First of all, they are almost never a licensed healthcare professional or a science professional. It's very rare that I've seen someone on Instagram who calls themselves a hormone coach or a hormone specialist or some iteration of those words, who is also actually a medical doctor, registered nurse, or even something in like the science biomedical field where they specifically specialize in like glands and hormone health. I have seen a few healthcare professionals refer to themselves as hormone coaches on Instagram, but those are few and far between. One of the professionals I actually came across happened to be a nurse. But the thing about that was she called herself a hormone coach, but she didn't have, to my knowledge anyway, she didn't really specifically specialize in that area of medicine. She was, according to her bio anyway, she was a registered nurse. And then she also says she has a health coach certification in PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. Obviously, an endocrinologist, a medical doctor that specializes in hormone health, can maybe have a focus or a specialty in PCOS, but as far as a health coach certification in PCOS, I don't believe any such certification exists. We already know that pretty much all the health coach certifications floating around on the internet are BS anyway. Honestly, it feels kind of alarming to me that there's one that claims to help people specialize in PCOS. That's just my opinion. Another issue with this trend, which I would actually argue is probably the biggest issue with it, is either uneducated or incorrectly educated people with no background in healthcare or science telling unsuspecting and vulnerable people how to manage their hormone health or how to fix their hormones or heal their hormones or something like that. Hormone health is part of overall health, I would say, and somebody with an actual diagnosed medical condition regarding their hormonal health may opt to listen to an influencer over a healthcare professional, and that could seriously jeopardize their health. And now, in the age of misinformation being spread on social media like wildfire, combined with people who vehemently deny science for whatever reason, such as your flat earthers, your anti-vaxxers, people are becoming more susceptible to falling for these pseudoscience peddling coaches over actual professionals.
Fact Friday, seed cycling. Do you have irregular periods, endometriosis, hair loss, hot flashes, or maybe PCOS, just to name a few? I would recommend looking into seed cycling. Phase 1, follicular phase, that'd be 1 through 14 days. So you want to boost estrogen with flax seeds, supports the period, flushes out the extra estrogen, which can cause heavy bleeding and clots. And also take pumpkin seeds. You want to take about 1 tablespoon of each a day. And then we got phase 2, the lutein phase, days 15 through.
One of the biggest disruptors for hormone imbalance nowadays is, next to stress, next to nutrition, is our toxic overload. We're just exposed to so many toxic endocrine disrupting chemicals in our living environment, on the products that we use, the products that we put in our bodies, like the food that we eat, the water that we drink. It's actually pretty shocking. Living a toxic-free, low-tox life has become very, very important to me and my community. And at the same time, we can reduce our toxins that we're exposed to in our outside environment. At the same time, we really need to, at least once a year, support our internal detoxification pathways as well. You have the primary pathways that waste can be eliminated from your body. Out through the skin, can come out in respiratory problems as well. It can also be like your body doesn't want toxins to flow around, right? It wants to protect your organs. So another kind of emergency thing that your body can do is encapsulate toxins in fat cells. That's why often immune system, detoxification issues, brain fog, weight gain, problems losing weight in some places on your body. I will put a list here of all the things that can be related to toxic overload.
And of course, you're going to want to address nutrient deficiencies like zinc, for instance. What kind of toxins are you exposed to on a daily basis? Some things that you'll want to do is incorporate strength training, and you may want to try maca. I like feminescence.
So what does it take for someone to become a hormone coach? Well, the first thing you want to do for sure is head to your Instagram account. You're going to click on edit profile, and then that little text box, you're going to go ahead and type in hormone coach. And bam! You're a hormone coach. Congratulations. Seriously though, that's about all it takes. If you type hormone coach in Google, no conclusive definition comes up, and I think that is because A, it's not a real thing, and B, I believe this is also something that fitness/health influencers have made up as a self-proclamation and, quite frankly, a money grab. If you go to Google and type in hormone health coach certification, a few things do come up. One is actually the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. If you've been a viewer on my channel for a while, then you probably heard me bring up the Institute for Integrative Nutrition before, the IIN. It actually happens to be this organization where celebrity super trainer Autumn Calabrese claims to have her holistic health coach certification from. So the IIN has very vague information on their FAQ page about their accreditation status, specifically in regards to the health coach program, because in this big long paragraph, they never explicitly say, yes, we are accredited. In fact, they kind of seem like they say everything except they're accredited. So my assumption is that they are not accredited. They say they hold licensing or something from some smaller organizations for something or other. I don't remember exactly what it says off the top of my head. I'll put it on the screen. But they don't specifically say we are accredited by organizations recognized by the United States Department of Education or the CHEA, CHEA, the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, I think is what the CHEA stands for. So anyway, the IIN says that their hormone health coach course is for you if you're a health coach looking to earn a certificate in a specialty area of health, you experience irregular cycles, fertility concerns, or haven't had the easiest time adjusting to menopause. That was just a couple of things that they say. They also go on to later say about the course. In this course, you'll receive an in-depth overview of various foods, lifestyle modifications, testing options, supplements, and stress management techniques to detoxify the body and support hormonal health from a bio-individual perspective. Detoxify. Another certification that came up in the Google searches is the Women's Holistic Hormone Health Practitioner. That is from MindBodyFoodInstitute.com. About their course, they say, the Women's Holistic Hormone Health Practitioner certification, it's a mouthful, 10 targeted modules and fortnightly live teaching webinars, each focused on the key hormones involved in a woman's cycle and the long transition through perimenopause to finally reaching menopause. They go on to say, the pill does not regulate your cycle, it deletes it. If you or someone you know has ever been prescribed birth control as a quote-unquote treatment for your menstrual irregularities, cramps, heavy or skipped periods, or acne, you'll likely already have figured out that it's not a cure-all for your symptoms. Why? Because it fundamentally ignores the underlying root cause of endocrine issues. Interesting that they kind of are fear-mongering like hormonal birth control methods. This is sharing a little personal anecdote, personal story time. I was actually prescribed hormonal birth control when I was in high school because I used to have absolutely terrible periods. Absolutely terrible. Vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, horrible, debilitating cramps to where I couldn't move. I had to miss school. I couldn't keep any food down. I would lose so much weight just in the few days because I couldn't eat anything. Horrible cramping. It was absolutely terrible. My parents would take me to the doctor very frequently around my period because I would just get so horribly sick. The doctors would like do their tests, give me a physical, and they'd be like, listen, there's nothing wrong with her. She's healthy. This is just, her periods are just really bad. Something that could really help is birth control. And ultimately, after a long time of dealing with that, I finally started hormonal birth control, and lo and behold, it was the only thing that really helped resolve those issues for me. That was in high school, and I'm 30 years old now, so I've been on some form of hormonal birth control for 14, 15 years, and I have not had a bad period since, except for one time when I was off of my hormonal birth control for a couple months because I kind of wanted to experiment and see how my body would do without it, and my body did not do well. I know there's definitely an argument to be made about hormonal birth control just not being good for everybody. I bet I'm going to get a lot of comments from people that are like, oh my God, you've been messing with your hormones for that long. Look, it's the only thing that helps my periods. I have a huge gratitude for hormonal birth control methods because they're the only thing that have helped me not die every month on my period. So I guess I'm just a minority. I'm one of the few women who is like, listen, give me my fake, artificial, big pharma drugs. I need them. I've had the Nexplanon for, I think this is my third year actually on it. I got to get it pulled out by the end of this year. And it's been really good for me. I've tried different stuff over the years, but I think the Nexplanon has been my favorite. So yeah, that's my personal story. Talking about the same course, this Women's Holistic Hormone Health Practitioner course on Mind Body Food Institute. The final component of their course is a practical client experience in which you're supposed to sit down with 3 clients. I think it's more like a practice kind of thing. And you're supposed to like work on the skills that you learned in the course to like practice, I guess. After which time they say, quote, you will be fully prepared to work with women around their hormones by the end. End quote. Oh, and the teacher for this course is apparently a yoga teacher who's a certified functional nutritionist and holistic life coach and a mind-body practitioner. Not hating on yoga at all. I talk about yoga frequently. You guys know I love my hot yoga. I do hot yoga occasionally. I incorporate yoga into my stretching routine on a daily basis. I think yoga is an absolutely amazing physical, mental, soulful experience. But I'm not learning about hormone health from a yoga instructor. Okay? Sorry, not sorry. So another one that came up in my search was the Hormone Specialist Certification course. And that one is offered by the Nutritional Coaching Institute. So the hormone coaches that are in charge of this course are these guys, Jason Phillips and Travis Zipper, which is a fantastic last name, by the way. Jason founded the Nutritional Coaching Institute, and they say that Travis is a hormone expert. I heard that and thought, oh, okay. So Travis is an endocrinologist then, right? Because that's who I would personally consider to be a hormone expert, an endocrinologist. However, according to Travis's bio, it does not say anywhere that he attended medical school to study endocrinology. But to his credit, though, he has fantastic hair. Can I just say that? Look at that. He looks like a goddamn Ken doll. Good for you, Travis. In my opinion, you're not a hormone expert, but damn it if you don't have some nice hair. But another common trend I see among these hormone coach influencers is that they usually have dealt with hormonal imbalances and issues themselves. Thyroid dysfunction, PCOS, irregular periods, all of these things are common things that a lot of people deal with. So I personally don't think it's unusual that so many people want to go and share their experience with dealing with this stuff. I say all the time, I don't think sharing your experience is a bad thing at all. But, and I also say this all the time, experience is not a substitute for education. Let's not forget that. So in case you haven't caught on yet, the title of hormone coach is completely meaningless, unless you're an endocrinologist, in my opinion. Any one of you watching this video right now can, if you wanted to, pay for and take any of the courses that I just talked about. The barrier to entry is basically just just having the money to pay for it. If we go back to the Google machine and type in how to become a hormone coach, the very first thing that comes up is actually from ZipRecruiter, and they say you must earn a bachelor's degree in a science field and complete medical school. Once you finish your degree, you need to acquire a 3-year residency program in internal medicine, followed by a 2 to 3 year fellowship in endocrinology, which is actually how somebody becomes a legitimate hormone expert. Thank you, ZipRecruiter. Now, something I do want to say is that there is definitely truth, obviously, I feel like this is obvious, there's definitely truth to supporting your hormone health through just overall health. You know, standard fare, regular exercise, eating a balanced diet, drink water, just all the things that we know that we have to do to be a healthy human. But this trend of all these social media influencers calling themselves hormone coaches or hormone experts just because they have dealt with PCOS or some other kind of hormone dysfunction, not only that, but also claiming that they have like a magic potion or a magic method that will help you balance your hormones as well. I see it as a totally trendy money grab for influencers. Obviously, you guys know, I mean, I'm in school to be a dietitian, obviously, because I say it about 1,000 times a day. A big part of this is the nutrition component too, because a lot of these influencers, and I'll show examples, they're talking about different supplements that you can take and different, like a special hormone diet or the PCOS diet. Every nutrition professional I've ever spoken to about this or that I've heard speak about this, they've all said the same thing. Of course, eating a balanced diet will help support your overall health, which can then, by extension, support hormonal health. But there's really no specific special hormone diet and no specific like combination of dietary supplements that are known to like fix PCOS or thyroid dysfunction, Hashimoto's disease, or any condition that is brought on by hormone dysfunction. And if you actually do have a hormonal imbalance or dysfunction, like medically diagnosed, then your best bet is to probably consult with an endocrinologist. So that kind of brings us to this point here. What is the point of all these influencers suddenly adding hormone coach to their Instagram marquee? Well, in short, in my opinion, and I already said this before, I think this is just another money grab. It's another fancy sounding title that anyone can give themselves, unfortunately. And because of how it sounds, the uninformed consumer who's been battling hormonal issues will see it, think it's legit, and may be inclined to pay for this person's services and try all of the supplements that they're recommending.
So the Rebalance Method is a 12-week group coaching program starting in September. And it's for women who are looking to balance their hormones naturally by addressing the root causes of why those hormonal imbalances start in the first place. So we address everything from mindset to gut health, liver health, blood sugar balance, period health, environmental toxins, thyroid health, what are hormones, what are the basics of nutrition.
On top of doing all the lifestyle and diet adjustments that we always talk about, and it's all over our feed, so make sure you scroll for the free tips there. You can also do the extra work by investing in a high quality supplement, and what we have been using. This is the perfect time to give Elix a shout out. So if you haven't heard of this company, they pretty much just combine traditional Chinese medicine and clinical research studies to create these herbal blends for the specific customer. So my blend is different than yours, it's different than another person's. It's all curated based on what you're dealing with, and it's all about trying to treat the root cause of your hormonal imbalances. Literally mind blown. This company is doing amazing work, and the women who are taking it are seeing amazing improvements as well. If you go on their website, they do stats, they show studies, they do all of that stuff. Cycle balance is made to help you improve your periods and improve your, if you have blood clotting or anything like that, bloating, all those symptoms. And so the way you can get yours is if you go on their website, there's a quiz and you fill it out, you take a picture of your tongue. It really tries to figure out what are you dealing with, and it makes you an organic herbal blend just for you, which is so freaking cool. If you want to do some extra work and you want to add that extra supplementation in, we can't recommend this enough. And if you use it now, or if you end up using it, please let us know what you think. We love this brand. We stand by it. And they have an amazing promotion going on right now. So I think it's 1 free month when you sign up today using our link. So please check it out. If you're interested and you have questions, let us know.
Listen, ladies, are you someone who is struggling to lose weight no matter what you do? Are you feeling low energy, maybe fatigue, lethargic, maybe even sluggish? Do you deal with out of control cravings, emotional eating, binge eating? You know, you're constantly feeling bloated. Maybe you're experiencing mood swings, anxiety, depression. Maybe you have known hormonal imbalances. Or even worse, you know something is off, but your doctor's telling you that your blood work is fine. Then listen, you need to learn about the Balanced Body Method. The Balanced Body Method is the only holistic weight loss program for women that helps bring back balance into the body from an inside out holistic approach. So if you are ready to ditch dieting, lose that weight, feel really good from the inside out, walk by those mirrors and be like, damn, I look this good, this is your chance. Creep the testimonials, see what the big hype is about.
He has this amazing sea green blend that has kelp in it, and kelp is actually really incredible for your thyroid health. It's a seaweed, so it has all these minerals in it that really help you with your hormone health. It helps with estrogen dominance, and it's mixed with cinnamon, cacao, turmeric. We're really excited. We're going home to try it. He said it's really good with like milk and something creamy, so it's like decadent, but we're so pumped. We'll let you know what we think. And he's Newport local, so
We love supporting those small biz.
he's so cool. You guys have to follow him.
On top of it just being a money grab, I also just think it's they're trying to keep up with trends. Hormone health is very trendy right now, you know? It's very trendy for everybody to be on social media and be like, oh, balancing your hormones and stuff like that. And I really hate that medical conditions have become like trends in social media. You know, people with thyroid dysfunction, PCOS, that stuff shouldn't be capitalized on as a trend in social media. Those are medical conditions, kind of like the whole gut health trend. I think gut health is a trend right now in social media in the space of like diet and weight loss and diet culture and things like that. But there are people who actually have inflammatory bowel disease, things like IBS. People actually have diagnosed gastrointestinal issues, and we have influencers saying they specialize in gut health and shilling 4-week gut protocols to kind of target those people. And it's really messed up, and it makes me really upset. In conclusion, you guys, I think everyone who calls himself a hormone coach or a hormone expert who is not an endocrinologist is full of shit and is just trend hopping. I feel like this should be more regulated because an actual hormone expert is an endocrinologist, a medical doctor. Yeah, we have all these influencers who took like a 2 to 3 week online course to become a health coach, masquerading around calling themselves hormone experts. Yes, there is absolutely truth to the fact that you can help support your overall hormonal health by just living a healthful lifestyle, eating a balanced diet, regular exercise, drink your water, get sleep, pet dogs, eat Oreos. But if you are having actual hormonal issues, you need a team of medical professionals, not an Instagram influencer who's just trying to sell you stuff. All right, if you made it to this point in the video, comment thyroid. Thank you so very, very much for watching. I really appreciate it. You guys don't even know. If you enjoyed this video, hit like. If you want to see more of me and listen to more of my ramblings, hit the subscribe button. If you hated me and you hated this video, you can also hit the dislike button, but why did you watch till the end? My camera's about to overheat, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get dog footage. If I'm not able to get dog footage, I'll put a bunch of like photos of them at the end of this. I know you guys will like that. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye! Listen guys, I know my camera's about to overheat, but my sweater, isn't this sweater super cute? It's actually Free People, and I found this thrifting, like at the Goodwill outlet. I'm such a sucker for like big, like oversized chunky sweaters. And then this bralette is from, I think I got this at Ross. Okay, you guys don't care. Let's go find dogs. There's a dog. Hey baby. And it's the Zeus, and it's the Onyx. Hello Zeus. You haven't said goodbye in a while. You haven't done the outro in a while. Would you like to say goodbye? I see your little tail. I see your tail, Whitey. Are you a tired boy? Are you a tired boy? But you're so handsome. You're such a handsome boy.